sisig, what else can we expect in the Bourdain market? Filipino food?
I don't know. It's a work in progress. You know, we're looking. I think some of the pastries. You know, my daughter will advise me in this. She spends much of her time with a extended Filipino family, and she loves the pastries and baked goods.
Like what?
I don't know what are they called.
Ensamadas.
Yeah. She comes home with these boxes of the stuff. I mean, it's insane.
Favorite cuisine?
I would not be miserable confining my eating to the city of Tokyo. Rome wouldn't be bad either, though I would probably die a hell of a lot sooner than if I was spending my golden years in Japan.
Comfort food?
Comfort food, bun bo hui, lechon, a simple, rustic Roman pasta, tripa alla romana.
Okay. Among your travels, which has been the most exciting or most revealing for you?
Well, exciting. I mean, Congo, Libya, Beirut, during the war, anyway.
That's 2006.
Revealing Iran, because it was just very surprising experience, very different than what I thought it was going to be.
Why?
The people were lovely and kind and generous, and it was not the Iran that their government would lead you to believe it was. It was a very different country than their government or their national policy or their reputation.
You've traveled so much. What is that one place that is in your bucket list that you haven't gone to and you really want to go to very soon? You can't think of anything that you haven't
No, I mean,
been
I'd like to shoot in Venezuela because I haven't been able to. I've been there, but I haven't been able to shoot there for insurance reasons. I'd like to shoot in Afghanistan, Yemen. Obviously, I can't. You know, Kashmir also has been difficult but beautiful. But the places that I wondered about and was passionate about or read about and longed to go to, I've been there.
Okay. If you weren't doing what you were doing now, what would you be doing?
I'd like to play bass with Parliament Funkadelic or Fugazi. I'd like to be the bass player for Fugazi. I can't play bass, by the way. I just wish that I could. I'd be very happy.
Do you have any other talent? What is it about you that we don't know? Any talents? Any hobbies? Are you a sports enthusiast?
Pretty good at jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, yeah. Okay.
I mean, not pretty good, but I mean, I'm shockingly spry for a man of my years. Let's put it that way.
Food, different cuisines. Which one do you think will stand out in the short term, in the next couple of years?
I think Filipino food is very much ascendant. I think Mexican food is, especially the new young Mexican chefs who've embraced traditional Mexican flavors, but with like different, more sophisticated techniques. I think Americans, in particular, everyone is coming to the realization that Mexican food is much more complex, bold, nuanced, and sophisticated than it's been given credit for. You know, it's not just chilies and melted cheese. You know, that's not Mexican food. So that pleases me as somebody who loves that country very much. But I think Filipino food is you know, people have been saying it's the next big thing for a while. I really do believe it's going to come up in a way that you've seen Korean food explode over the last decade.
But why is Filipino food, you used the word a while ago, underrated? Mm-hmm. Why is it underrated?
I think Filipinos embraced America and were embraced by America in a way that other cultures might not have been. They were able to assimilate and Americanize very easily and very quickly. And I think Filipinos in America maybe underrated their own food. They were used to being mocked for balut. And, you know, a lot of traditional Filipino food has sour and bitter notes, which are very unfamiliar to American palates of a few years ago. That's changed. American palates have changed drastically. So I think there's interest. There are examples. People are moving the issue forward. So I think there's a really bright future.
What will you be doing, let's say, what can we expect in the next 6 months?
I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing as long as they let me get away with it. You know, over the next 2 months, I hope to disappear almost entirely off the grid and spend a little time on myself and then go back to work on the show, traveling, as I've done 250 days a year for the last 16, 17 years.